Hey everybody, and welcome to Leia's Lair. In today's video, we will be going over every character that appears in all three Star Wars trilogies. Each trilogy in the Star Wars universe focuses on different characters and stories, but they have a couple of characters in common. The first is Yoda. Jedi Master Yoda was present in all trilogies in the Skywalker saga and had a different role in each one. First, in the prequels, he sensed great fear in young Anakin Skywalker, especially when it came to his mother, and foresaw grave danger in his training. Years later, he was one of the few to survive Order 66, and after fighting Sidious, he went into exile in Dagobah, which is where the audience met him in the original trilogy. In Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back, Luke Skywalker arrived on Dagobah seeking Yoda's guidance, and after some hesitation, Yoda agreed to train him, but his apprentice left before finishing his training to confront Darth Vader. Yoda briefly returned in Star Wars Return of the Jedi, now sick and frail, and told Luke he had completed his training, but wouldn't be a Jedi until he confronted Vader. He then confirmed that Vader was his father, before becoming one with the Force, and returning as a Force ghost at the end of the movie. Yoda reappeared as the Force Ghost in Star Wars The Last Jedi, and gave a couple of valuable lessons to Luke during his visit. Next is Palpatine. The biggest presence in the Star Wars saga wasn't Darth Vader, but his master Darth Sidious, also known as Sheev Palpatine. During his rise to power, Palpatine led a double life as a politician from Naboo and a Sith. The prequel saw Palpatine rising to power in the Republic Senate, while also orchestrating the fall of the Republic through his work as Darth Sidious. Among his plans was the destruction of the Jedi Order, and he managed to lure Anakin Skywalker to the dark side, training him and transforming him into Darth Vader. Palpatine was also the one who gave the order of executing Order 66, which led to the death of thousands of Jedi. During the original trilogy, Palpatine had already installed a new order in the Republic's place, serving as Galactic Emperor with Darth Vader by his side. However, once he learned about Luke Skywalker's skills and works with the Rebel Alliance, he tried to take him in as his new apprentice, but his plan failed when Darth Vader returned to the light side of the Force in order to save Luke. Vader attacked Palpatine and threw him off a ledge down the Death Star's reactor shaft. However, this wasn't the end of Palpatine, as he returned in Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker and was revealed to have been reborn through clones. Palpatine was the puppet master behind the First Order, Supreme Leader Snoke, Ben Solo's turn to the dark side, and the Sith Eternal. Palpatine was also revealed to be the grandfather of Rey. Then we have Chewbacca. Our favorite Wookiee Chewbacca also appears in all three trilogies. His role in the prequels is small, helping Yoda to escape Order 66. Years later, he accompanied Han Solo on various missions, most notably the rescue of Leia and the Battle of Endor, and he was a key player in the plan to rescue Han Solo from Jabba the Hutt. Chewbacca returned in the sequel trilogy, where he saw Han Solo die at the hands of his son Kylo Ren, and so he joined Rey for the rest of the trilogy. C-3PO is also present in all the trilogies. The iconic protocol droid is one of the few characters to appear in every movie in the Skywalker saga. C-3PO was created by a young Anakin Skywalker from spare parts, and after he returned to find his mother, he accompanied him and Padme, mostly Padme, throughout the trilogy. Following Padme's death, he and R2-D2 became Bail Organa's property, who then gave them to Captain Reymus Antilles. C-3PO's role in the original trilogy was to lead Luke Skywalker to Obi-Wan Kenobi, as he and R2-D2 had an important message from Leia they had to deliver. C-3PO accompanied Luke, Kenobi, and Han Solo on the mission to rescue Leia and save the trio's lives while on the Death Star. In The Empire Strikes Back, he was dismembered after being blasted by a stormtrooper, but was later repaired. In Return of the Jedi, he was part of the plan to rescue Han Solo and then join them in the Battle of Endor, where the Ewoks perceived him as a god. C-3PO returned in the sequel trilogy and appeared in all movies, but in a smaller role than before, serving as an assistant for Leia. Then there's R2-D2. The famous astromech droid R2-D2 also took part in all the trilogies from the Star Wars saga, always accompanied by C-3PO. R2-D2 belonged to the Naboo Defense Forces, but after proving his worth, he joined Qui-Gon Jinn, and through him met C-3PO and young Anakin. Since then, he stayed by C-3PO's side and went on various missions together. After witnessing many kills by the hand of Anakin and knowing the location of newborns Luke and Leia, C-3PO's memory was wiped, but R2-D2's wasn't, so he knows the entire story of the family. Years later, he carried an important message from Leia to Obi-Wan Kenobi, accompanied Luke to Dagobah, and played a key role in rescuing Luke, Leia, and Han Solo from Jabba the Hutt. Unlike C-3PO, R2-D2 has a bigger role in the sequel trilogy, where he kept the coordinates that led to Luke. Once there, he convinced Luke to train Rey, and in Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, he was by Leia's side when she passed away. Lastly, we have Luke Skywalker and Leia Organa. Luke and Leia's presence in the prequel trilogy is very minor, as they only appear at the end of Episode 3 as babies. Luke's journey from farmer to Jedi was the focus of the original trilogy, along with Leia's own journey as part of the Rebel Alliance. The sequels brought full closure to their stories by reuniting them. Luke passed away in Episode 8 and Leia in Episode 9, before both appearing as Force ghosts watching over Rey. It is also interesting to note that Luke Skywalker and R2-D2 also make appearances in the Mandalorian TV series. And there you have it. Thanks for watching, everyone. What did you think of this video? Do you know anyone else who appeared in all the movies? Let us know down below in the comment section. And remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more great videos to come. We hope to see you all again in Leia's Lair.
You are not a Jedi yet.